that's why we're in this mess right now, that we're trying to get more buses.
Well, that is how
We used those buses for the last 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
It gave us 10 buses with
We
one
were
line.
told we had to put so much money into those buses. The
All you
engines
had
and
to do
everything.
was-
We were
was
going
add
to
a
get our
seat.
fleet back into shape. This is what we need to do. If we put 10 buses in, that's 20% of our fleet. That was our usual fleet. We're using around 52 buses. So now we've brought up, we did the analysis, and when we were shown the analysis, it showed that we were about 14, 15 buses behind of where we're supposed to be at. Now, I mean, this is fine, okay, we get here, we get the 9, at least we got the 9 in. Then in a year, we have the other, we'll pay out, we free up another $100,000, so it's not buying more. But, you know, I just, you know, like, I agree with Fred on the one, you know, it looks like, you know, you might be a little bit better off to go ahead and get the 10 rather than the 9, but, you know.
You still need it, you need it immediately, because you don't have a bus.
We need it for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Right, we need it now, so.
Yes, it was a question I had to do my due diligence to understand this stuff. And how soon on the lease buses will they become available, the lease buses? How soon will they become available?
Well, they'll be on the road.
Start school year,
Oh, yeah.
all 8?
Yeah, they'll go through inspection this summer.
So I want to operate from one.
Okay. It's unfortunate, it is what it is.
I mean, we've been doing it so far.
I have a question. When Larry came and he gave his replacement schedule, which was in cooperation with our treasurer, he said the replacement for the year 2014 was the budget was total of 8. Next year we should get 9. Am I reading this wrong?
That's how we were behind.
You're reading
That's how
correct.
we're behind.
We're behind. So this would catch us up. That's why I said this would catch us up. That's why I thought, you know, we were.
But in the next 5 years, how are we going to participate in buying buses so that we have a continuous plan that we won't be in the position that we are now?
That's a great question, and if you remember, in all of the options, one of the recommendations would be to go forward with a 1 mil permanent improvement levy, which would generate $900,000 a year for the board to use for not just buses, but for our roof replacements, our capital outlay needs, furniture, equipment, asphalt, site improvements, and that 1 mil would cost the $100,000 homeowner $35 a year. So until we can get additional resources, we have to work within the financial resources that we have. And that's what we established with negotiation process and parameters. That's what we worked with in this recommendation. Yes, Larry did generate a schedule based on if we did a 12-year replacement cycle, what would it look like? And that's why we want to evaluate annually if things work out and we can purchase additional buses each year. We will try to do that.
On a follow-up to Rob's comment, is don't we have some debt coming clean on 2017?
Yes.
That's what you're talking about, like, debt.
There's 100,000.
Possibility to get some buses.
And that's what we're talking about. And then catch up from there. I mean, you know, I don't want to put more of a burden on the taxpayers. I understand that the taxpayers are burdened, and I don't think we need to burden them.
Okay.
Okay, so
Before you would be a resolution that approves the purchase of 1,000 rights. We ordered, we all be ordered tomorrow. But we wouldn't be receiving the others until they were built. And the one cross outright and 8 with lease arrangement, that once we get your approval for that, this resolution this evening, the paperwork
have to
It
purchase?
goes back into the general fund, which is where the bus is being purchased out of, and it doesn't generate that much, a couple $1,000. So before you have a resolution.
I wish to recommend the Board of Education approve the following resolution, a resolution authorizing the execution of agreements for the purpose of obtaining school buses used for transport of pupils. So leave it that, supposed to be that.
The whole thing.
So moved.
Second.
Ernest Matthews, second by Mrs. Powers, roll call.
Mr. Armstrong.
Aye.
Mrs. Bedia.
Aye.
Mr. Benacci.
Aye.
Mrs. Matthews.
Aye.
Mrs. Powers.
Aye.
Item G is extended field trip, and I wish to recommend the Board of Education approve the following field trip to students in West Wyoming to travel to campus, participate in the FCCMA State Leadership Conference, will depart on Thursday, April 24th, return Friday, April 24th. And,
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Bedia.
Aye.
Mr. Benacci.
Aye.
Mrs. Matthews.
Aye.
Mrs. Powers.
Aye.
Mr. Armstrong.
Aye.
Item H is gifts, and we have a series of gifts, and I always like to try to read the individual. Whenever we receive gifts from the community, I do like to mention the individual or business that has donated those. And you're going to hear a number of individuals who have donated to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. And STEM class is participating in the Armstrong had this conversation last year. Mr. Miller said, us first year, let's get our feet wet, but we'd like to try to do it next year. These gifts are going to pay for the supplies and materials necessary to build basically soapbox derby cars to participate in the high school gravity racing challenge, which will be at Derby Downs in Akron on May 15th. And we've received enough donations that we have 3 cars that will be competing. This program has been growing in the area recently. And the rumor is they're going to try to get me in a soapbox car.
I like it. Yes, please, can you meet the lady?
I gotta give them a lot of credit, because I just kind of mentioned it to them, and they were, had seen the presentation, and they really took the bull by the horns here. And I mean, I didn't hear anything else about it, all of a sudden, boom, they're out there, and they got all this participation, and really took off. They did a great, that STEM program is really doing a tremendous job.
So here are the gifts that I'd like to ask the board to recognize. Carl and Shirley Chimento donated $50 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. Citizens for Nonpartisan Politics donated $170 to the Stow Munroe High School COSA program. Final Finish Corporation donated $200 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. Highland PTA donated 20 USB black mouse device and 10 Chromebooks valued at $2,604.70. J Clean Auto Detail, $50 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. Mark Offer Chevrolet, $100 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. Charles and Teresa Mullet, $100 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. Richard Raymond Smith donated 4 HP Mini 1000 netbooks and accessories valued at $519 to Lakeview Intermediate School. Rotary Club of Stow Munroe Falls, $200 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. Safeco Heating Company donated $100 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. Tris and Lynette Schoonover, $100 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club. Ernestine Cias donated $100 to the Kimpton Middle School STEM Club.
That size.
And Mr. Sprungel, Rich Sprungel, donated 29 mini headphones and 5 retro-based earbuds valued at $700 to Stow Munroe. TTs, $100 to Middle School STEM Club, and USA Installation, $100 to Kempton Middle School STEM Club. I hate to take so much time to read those, but I really appreciate it.
So moved.
Second.
By Mrs. Powers, second by Mr. Armstrong. Roll call, please.
Mr. Conachie?
Aye.
Mrs. Matthews?
Aye.
Mrs. Powers?
Aye.
Mr. Armstrong?
Aye.
Mrs. Bedia?
Aye.
That's all I have, Mr. Manager.
Moving into item 8, is there any old business?
I have an item I'd like to discuss, please. I've given a lot of thought and consideration to the presentations Laura gave on all-day kindergarten. And it's my belief that it is the best interest of the students of Stow Munroe Fall District. And I'd like to make a motion that Board of Education direct the superintendent to implement all-day free, optional all-day kindergarten program for this coming fall in 2014. I second it.
Discussion? Yeah. I'm going to say a couple comments also about this. Based on the last board meeting we had, I thought about this a long time, trying to understand where we can finance this. I think it's needed, but where we get the money to do this. If you all remember, the first year I was on the board, working with Rod, we went through when teachers retire and who we hired, it was labor intensive, and looking at the cost differentials as higher priced teachers retire. And we bring in a lot of 0-year experienced teachers, some we have to bring a little more than that based on the critical needs, physics, whatever. But there was, it came up to $1 million difference between what went out and what came in that first year.
There were some teachers reduced.
Yeah, and some teachers would, yeah. I think with, based on what I project, what I think is going to happen next year with the STRS changes, a lot of teachers have to make a crucial decision where they're coming going. I think there'll be some substantial money saved after next year's retirement, which will help me justify my mind where some of this costs are coming from. And I will lean on the Treasury Department here to come up with those facts of what it costs going out, what it comes coming in, not only this year, but next year also, so I can see, so we all can see how this, that we think we can fund this is by the change of personnel going in and out. So that's kind of where my thought process is, because obviously if this passed, a lot of people say, how are you going to fund this? Where are you going to get the money? In my mind, that's where a lot of this funding is going to come from. I could be wrong, but that's kind of one of my gut instinct based on what I did the first year. Last year, how many teachers we had leave? 31 last year. You know, and we hired, I don't know if we hired that many back or whatever, but there's going to be a lot of them that are younger, a lot less experience, a lot less cost. So that's kind of how in my mind, so want to get that on the table.
Fred, one thing I would say that 4 years ago, 5 years ago, we came across when this came up, the board turned it down. They made application not to have all-day kindergarten. At that time, they said they needed 7 teachers. Came up and said now we needed 3 teachers, full-time teachers. I think what was in that presentation was understated quite a bit because we looked at the busing there, we saw that we have okay busing. If anything, best case scenario, it's a trade-off. Okay, so there's 400 when we looked at the costs, they said 2,700. When I look at it, I see more closer to the 800,000 to $1 million price tag for it. Now, the other thing, feedback that I've been hearing is, okay, where do we stop? Because right now, I found out that, okay, we're gonna do the all-day kindergarten, and so 2/3, so no one now will have to pay for the all-day kindergarten, but, and we're boasting that we have all these, the courses, AP classes and that, and those people are paying $100 for every AP class to take the test, and now they're saying, well, if they get all the kindergarten, why can't I get AP? Why do I have to pay for AP? Now I have people who are saying, okay, now they go to the kindergarten, and I'm paying to play. Why do I have to pay to play? And my kids do that, you know, so, you know, at what point, yeah. And like I said, there was no definitive study. And you know, when I did the research, when I did take my time to do the research, I did not see a definitive study that said after third grade, for sure, that was it. I mean, you know, we just had kids, we have a lot of kids that got a lot of awards and going a lot of places, and they didn't go all day kindergarten. So I mean, that's why, you know.
Do you know that you got all day kindergarten?
Yeah.
Do you? I mean, I'm just
I know,
asking.
yeah, there are kids that did not go all day kindergarten.
Okay. I mean, I have to disagree with you on just about everything you said. I mean, we're looking, I don't know if you saw the academic journal a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday, with the test that's coming out. And I'm not so sure I could pass the test when I saw the 3- and 4-step things on it. I think we would be doing our students in our Stow Munroe Fall community a disservice if we don't have all of them have access to all-day kindergarten. Times have changed, Rod. I don't know about you, I didn't even go to kindergarten. When we moved to Stow, we didn't even have kindergarten for my oldest one. Yes, but I didn't have to pass that, the test that they're coming out with. Yeah, times have changed. What we used to do in first grade, they're doing now in kindergarten. And I just don't want on my conscience that we have children in Stow that don't have access. That's my thought about it, right? I mean, we could go round and round, we paid to participate, and you have $100 for AP. But we're talking about real, live, human children that, I mean, what was it, 70% of those children did not pass the third grade reading? Okay, of the ones that went half day. The ones that went half day, that's a lot of students. But the 69%, 69%. And the 5 of us are responsible for those students in our community. And, you know, so be it, but it's a very important,
I feel a lot for those children too. And I think the children do have access to, I think they have access in many ways to the all-day kindergarten, to all-day private school, if they want to go.
if you have the money, Rod, if you have the money. I agree with Fred though, and I loved his analysis that in the year 2015, we are going to be requiring many of our employees because, do you know what, there's going to be a lot because of the changes in the SPRS funds. It doesn't pay the teachers or the administration to stay. So if we have this big exodus and, you know, and we're bringing in teachers at a lower price, you know, this might be the time, Rod, to do it.
And how long do they stay at the minimum price?
Quite a while. I mean,
There's at least 20 that are eligible.
20, that's a lot.
20 real and
That's an increase.
You know, you look at the one analogy, is we're doing everything we
so
can.
maybe we should wait a year to see, you know.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You know,
I don't want to wait a year for our kids.
I don't either. I don't want the kids in the all-day kindergarten, they don't want to be here.
They don't have to be there in all-day kindergarten.
No, it's
We
our
are by
choice.
state have to provide half-day. So those parents that want their children in half-day, they've got
That's
it.
right.
Continue
And
to
that's
do
going to be more, did you take that into account with the 3 teachers?
Pretty
Yes.
much with our
Yes,
survey
we did.
that we did up at the high school.
You know, again, the analogy I kind of look at myself is we do everything we can on the back end to add as many courses to prepare these kids for college and so forth. I think we probably should be just like as much as we can on the front end also for these children. Karen, do you have anything you wanted to add? Anything?
I just want to thank you for bringing it up tonight. I just want to correct or just want to bring one thing to the table that you may not be aware of. Mr. Armstrong, you talked about the AP tests, and you're right. We have lots and lots of students who take AP tests. We want to encourage them to do that. The state offers a waiver for students who cannot afford to take that AP test. So we should be able to do that same thing for our kindergartners who can't afford all-day kindergarten. So maybe you weren't aware of that, so I just wanted to bring that to the
So
table.
they could do that, the state now offers a waiver
They
if they
do.
can't afford all they can.
No,
So
no,
we're
no,
not
excuse me,
denying,
wait,
we're not
wait.
denying.
No, for AP testing. If a person can't afford AP testing, then the state can offer a waiver. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention, because maybe you weren't aware, because you made that statement about AP classes.
I'd like to add one comment.
Absolutely.
I've said bye, listen. I have no real opinion of half day or all day. I think it's up to the preference, but I've seen the children in my neighborhood, I've seen the little ones coming with their electronic gadgets. Before they even go to school, they know how to work all these things. And they're so much, they are so adept to the electronic age, a lot more than probably the kids that are even in school now. The only thing is, with Karen said, 3 teachers, if we divided the classes we have now, and supposedly, and I'm going to put my comment on the line, that parents would opt to take their children to all day, because that way they don't have to pay a babysitter, they don't have to take them to daycare. So it's no cost to them to put them in all day. So that, I'm not college educated, but common sense tells me we're going to need more than 3 teachers. And even if we have teachers retire, we're still going to have some of these teachers come back to the high school. Even if we cut their salaries like by 1/3, that's still not going to make up for 6 to 8 teachers that we're going to need.
Well,
And,
currently in registration for kindergarten right now, and the numbers that Karen gave you is what it was based on for this year. And I think there's over 200 of our 312 students that are already all day. So,
Well, this is
We're
what I'm
already
saying.
employing
If I can come with a financial report to say to me, yes, this is exactly how many teachers we're going to hire, this is exactly what we're going to pay them, then I would say, yeah, go ahead. The problem is, and I know Ms. Matthews is going to say we can't.
You just said a misnomer too. And that was, we are employing those teachers, but the tuition that the parents are paying is paying for those teachers.
Right. And I'd like to make comments. I have 3 children that have gone through the Stow school system. They went to kindergarten. All 3 are doing well. My daughter, who is my oldest, has 3 master's degrees. And she had 4-point grade average in college. My son runs a very successful business. And, they didn't go to all-day kindergarten. It's what the parents are involved with their children, as well as what the kids want to do and make themselves. And I think it's a decision the parents have to make. And you have to make, to tell us as a board, yes, we can afford it. I want to know that the money's there. Definitely there.
Well, again, I'd like to reiterate that I still believe it's in the best interest of all of the children in this district. Of course, it is still an option for a parent to make a decision as to whether or not they choose to do that or not. And I also have to say that I'm just slightly embarrassed when I saw the list of schools that offer all-day kindergarten within Summit County. I was on the list that don't. Because I think that we have an excellent school district, and I think that we should be able to provide that to our
Was it not
students.
just a few years ago when we were on the school board then, I believe it was House Bill 30, and the school opted out to have all-day kindergarten?
That was a number of years ago, and was it not prior to our levy being passed?
Yes, it was prior to that.
And we were in the lead, but it was a different financial situation, definitely.
We're excellent, right? We're not excellent with distinction.
Actually, with the new points that come up for us, we may not be excellent.
They don't have all they can.
Nobody knows what's going to be the best.
Right, but I'm talking the past.
Well, I'm talking the future.
We don't know what the future's going to be.
Well, the future, when our children are going to be tested, I think we owe them the right to have the education to pass these tests. Whether they have their own life, their
I
own
think the
life.
discussion is that I think we owe it to them too, only I think they can get the education in a half day with the proper curriculum, and you think they can get it in a whole day.
Well,
That's-
this is
that's what it
more,
boils down to.
this is more.
Obviously, everyone has their own opinion, and we have a vote on the
Absolutely.
table. So let's vote on the table, and get the votes figured out what to say.
Mrs. Matthews?
Aye.
Mrs. Powers?
Aye.
Mr. Armstrong?
No,
Mrs. Bedio?
No.
Mr. Finn?
Aye. Item number 9, new business. Is there any new business? Item 10, is there a need for a possible executive session?
I'd like a motion for executive session,
Under what items?
discipline of personnel.
Okay, we're going to make a motion to move into executive session of personnel, consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or public official.
I second the motion.
Roll call. Right.
Mrs. Powers?
Aye.
Mr. Armstrong?
Aye.
Mrs. Bedio?
Aye.
Mr. Massey?
Aye.
Mrs. Matthews?
Aye.
May I, move the discipline is up? What will we have?
You said public.
That's not part of the motion.
You have to, the person that you're going to talk about is concerned has the right to have it held in executive session or held it.
The treasurer's assistant,
The treasurer's assistant.
Ms. Osley. No, I don't.
I guess you're not.
Well, if you have to discipline the lead or the superintendent.
Pardon me?
You're disciplining the lead or the
We're
superintendent.
discussing it. I think she was
Discuss it.
discussing
Let's discuss it. Executive session.
Okay, well, that employee has the right for it to be held in public or in executive session.
Does the employer have the right to attend the executive session? I think that would be appropriate to sign them.
No, I think you got me, but neither did Joanne, just looking at her by you.
Is that all right?
I don't think it would be proper to have it from the audience, but I would like to have Joanne be a part of whatever she's being
My
accused
motion
of.
was to have it in executive session.
Executive
Anybody can be invited into an executive session.
By all means, you're welcome to come in.
Okay.
I mean, I think that would be more proper than.
I don't know where treasurer's talking. Let's just say
There'll be no action taken, except for determining to come out of executive session.